the potatoes, it's Cato the Potato, and welcome back to another video. It is February, and specifically today is Valentine's Day, and so I thought I would do kind of a fun, I don't know, like Valentine's Day inspired makeup while also just talking about love while we're on the topic. I feel like I've done a lot of growing with love in this past year, so I really wanted to just, I don't know, talk about it. I think it'd be fun. I'm getting ready because it is my 6th anniversary with my boyfriend. We're gonna go to the Cheesecake Factory and I wanted to get ready. And you know, you don't have to always get ready for Valentine's Day, there's no need, but I thought, I don't know, just a special occasion, why not? So yeah, that's my most recent relationship update for you. I think the one I had before that was after I got dumped, like back in May of 2021, which I'll be honest, I don't remember any from then. I think it was very hard for me to say that I got dumped or that my relationship ended because it was as if I was saying that I am undesirable and I am not fit to be in a relationship or, you know, some bogus like that. Even though now I know that it's not true, it just wasn't the right relationship for me, which totally okay. I think in that video about like how I got dumped, I kept trying to say like, oh, it was a great relationship, even though it wasn't. I look back and be like, I feel like I was trying so hard to like keep up an image of that, and trying to, you know, always remember it fondly. And I'll be honest, right now, I don't remember it that fondly. I think it was not great. But, you know, you live and you learn from your mistakes, and something that I did have to go through to know what I truly wanted or needed in a relationship. In regards to that, I realized that in a partner, I really needed someone who was a friend first. In my last relationship, I met someone on a dating app with the sole intent of finding someone, and I think that was good in some ways because you didn't have to tiptoe around the, oh, what if I like lose this person as a friend thing. But when it got down to it, I didn't really know this person. It's rough not really feeling like you can talk to your partner. Like, I needed a friend first, I wanted a partner second. And last but definitely not least is someone who is understanding of my mental health. I feel like I've already touched on this, and in my more recent videos I've been talking more and more about the fact that I'm in therapy, which I cannot stress this enough. Therapy has been so helpful for me. I realized from that I got a new diagnosis and that I have way more than just general seasonal depression or like just general anxiety going on with me. And I remember my ex telling me that that my mental health problems aren't as bad because I'm not on medication. And not as real as his is because he takes ADHD meds, and that's more real than what I'm going through. He's like, I'm going through some real stuff, and I'm like, thinking about it now, I'm like, why did I, oh god. You don't have to be medicated in order to be taken seriously with your mental health. And I realized someone needed to understand that and not overlook that just because of their own issues. It's fine if you're going through your own stuff and you need to focus on yourself first, but like, don't say my stuff ain't real just because compared to yours, Anyways, I needed someone who's very understanding of that, and my boyfriend right now is so understanding of that, and he's done so much, and I really, really appreciate him, so yeah. Alrighty. I'm not just like mentioning this out of the blue because I know my boyfriend also watches my videos, but like, weirdly, a lot of people my age have been getting engaged and getting married, which is so strange to think about because like we're 18 and 19, like we're already settling down. And it's true. I swear to goodness, every single time I look on my Instagram feed, there's someone new getting engaged, someone new getting married, someone new having a kid, and I'm like, I am nowhere near that stage in life, or so I thought, for my age, but then there's some people who are already doing it. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. But like, do I have to start worrying about that? Like, I started freaking out. I was like, do I need to get engaged? Like, I'm with a partner. Like, do I need to try to like figure that out quickly? And like, if I really want to, then sure, I guess. But like, that's not where I am at in life right now. And that's totally okay. I have been in college and I realized that not everyone's going to be on the same wavelength as you, and that is totally okay. I am literally financially independent. I'm thinking about doing a lot of different things that a lot of college students my age would not be thinking about. I know a lot of them are just, really making sure that they get their degree very, very early on. And they're in dorms and they're trying to plan apartments that are around this area and all this kind of stuff, which I think is great, but that is not where I am at right now. I realized that if I were to have stayed single right before college, like tried to date within my age group, I feel like I wouldn't have worked, because not only am I like, I guess age-wise in a different mindset, I feel like, but also like in a life stage, I'm in a different place as everyone else that are in my age group. Totally nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I'll just figure it out as I go. Alrighty, now shifting topics from just like regular relationships, let's talk about sexuality. In case you haven't noticed from like the myriad of colors that have been on my head for like the last while, like goodness gracious, I've changed my hair color so freaking much. Which of course, hair color isn't indicative of you being queer, but I am bisexual. And that's so crazy for me to say, like, sitting here being able to say that I am bi or I'm queer in some way, because I remember, okay, this is am I gonna talk about this? Let me do my brows when I talk about this. Okay, so I remember my channel being a secret from my family at one point, and I remember during June I made a lot of pride content, and then my dad found out about my channel literally July 1st, and I deleted all those videos. And because I outed myself to my dad, it was, and my dad is a very conservative, very traditional kind of man, and so he was definitely not okay with it, and definitely made me feel horrible about that for a really, really long time. And he told me that, like, you shouldn't be putting those stuff on the internet. Everyone can search that about you now, like, da-da-da-da-da-da, like, and, sure, but I think we're moving in an age where, like, that isn't like the make or break deal in terms of hiring someone. A lot of queer folks that are in the area, as well as like my manager is a Black gay man, and there's so many queer coworkers that I have, that there are like little steps going forward, and it's not as like bad as my dad said it would be. This is a whole thing. I am now comfortable in saying that I'm queer online, and it's been a learning process because I am what you would call being in a pretty hetero-presenting relationship, and I was in my last one, and I don't know, I feel like I have never been quote-unquote intimate with a girl, so I wonder like if I was legitimized in being queer. I know this is an issue for a lot of people who aren't completely straight or aren't completely gay, but the only requirement for you to be bi or pan or just queer is for you to like more than one gender. Whether that be in your eyes your gender and other genders, whether you be all genders, whether it doesn't matter to you what gender they are, all these different things. If you find them attractive in some way, that's the only requirement that you need. So I realized that if I feel that that's true and I want to identify that way, that is all I need to identify as. That's all I need to say. And now I am the complete bi pride flag with the blue and purple in my hair and the pink on my eyelids. But yeah, the last piece of the puzzle, I guess we would call it a puzzle, is learning how to love myself. It has been a journey, and I will put some trigger warnings on the page for those of you who don't want to listen to this part. It's totally cool. I know that things can be a little bit sensitive topic, or you just don't want to hear about it or talk about it at this point. That's totally okay. I have struggled with eating and my own self-image and having like negative self-talk, and just struggling to love myself and hence also others. I think it's very true that you can't love others if you can't love yourself quite completely, because you just have so much going on in your brain and your noggin that it's very, very hard to give the love that you want to give. It's true. I felt like I was very undeserving of love and I was very unlovable, without having certain prerequisites. And what I mean by that is I felt like I have to be smart, I have to be, you know, a certain body image or all these things for someone to love me. If I didn't have these qualities, someone wouldn't want to love me. And that's sad to think that your worth is based on characteristics about yourself that you want to change. And truly the quote, those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. Like, the people in my life who I realize do love me and care about me in the most fullest extent, I'm so super grateful for that, because I can't imagine trying to live life based on what people say I should and shouldn't do, because that just sucks. That's such a sad life, don't you guys think? But yeah, definitely in therapy we've been working on the negative self-talk. We've been working on a bunch of different things, and so yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this white eyeliner. Bear with me. So this is what we have. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit just so it's more in the light. But we've got this little heart thing going. And I've got some white on my lashes, but I kind of really like it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video and just hearing me talk about love. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below what your plans are for Valentine's Day. Hope you have a great day. Wishing you the best as always. Cato, rolling it out.